Aldar Kose, trickster of the Kazakh people, in Aldar Kose Tricks the Bye.
Aye, this wind. Oh, snow is bad enough. When the wind kicks up and blows in your face and all the holes in your thin old coat. It's the buy. The richest man in town.
I'm the fine. I'm awesome.
Oh, and just look at that lovely warm coat. And that fur hat. Oh, I'm so cold. I wonder if. Whew. Aye. Oh, I'm so hot. I don't think I can stand it. Whew.
Who is this strange fellow?
I could better endure the flames of Hades in this heat.
Pardon me, sir, but are you aware that it is winter?
Yes.
And that it is snowing?
Yes.
And the wind is blowing quite fiercely?
Certainly. Why do you ask?
Well, you claim to be hot. How can that be?
It's this coat. Terribly warm it is.
But it's full of holes.
Well, that's it. You hit on the very thing, sir. It's the holes. You see, this is a magic coat given to me by my dear departed father. May Allah have mercy on him. Although there was this warning he gave me once that I don't seem to be able to remember. Well, anyways, you see, when the wind blows cold air through one hole, it goes right out the other. And it's because the cold keeps escaping through the holes, I stay warm. Far too warm. Aye. Whew.
Why should a poor peasant have a magic coat? I'll get it from him and have it all to myself. Friend, I do believe I have a solution to your problem.
You do? And how's that?
Very simple. Let us switch coats.
Oh, no, sir. I couldn't do that.
But this coat is a costly coat.
I should never.
You want to suffer the unbearable hate?
Well, no, but this coat was a gift from my poor old dad. All I have to remember him by. And I miss him so much. No, I still can't remember what that warning was, though.
All right, how about this? You give me your coat, and I will give you my costly coat and my hat.
Well, a fine hat it is, sir, but not as fine as a magical coat. No, simply, I couldn't part with it. Whew.
I must have that coat. Pardon me, sir, but do you see that horse over there? Oh, over there.
Oh, yes, a lovely horse. Just lovely.
Yes, it's lovely. Yes, it belongs to me, and it is yours, along with my costly coat and my hat, if you will give me that magic coat.
The costly coat, the hat,
Mhm.
and the horse.
Mhm.
Oh, that horse is a real beauty. But no, I can't let go of this coat. A gift from my dear departed
Dearly
father, you know.
departed father. Yes, I know. You've said it several times.
I'll be going then. Good luck
But
to you, sir.
wait. Hold on, please. If I were to give you my costly coat, my hat, my horse, and this bag of gold, then would you give me the coat?
Now that, sir, is a handsome offer. Very handsome indeed. I really shouldn't let it go, you know, but all right.
So you agree?
Yes, I agree. Deal?
Deal. All right, here you go. Here's this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, and here's this. Give me that. Give me that.
I really should honor my father's warning, though, you know?
Oh, who cares about the
I
wedding?
can't remember what it was.
Just give me the coat.
Oh,
All right. Oh yes. Oh yes. And now I'm wait a minute. The coat isn't warm. I'm freezing.
I just remembered my father's warning. The magic will only work for me.
Aldar!
Loki, the trickster of the ancient Norse people in The Treasures of the Gods, adapted from Norse mythology by Neil Gaiman. The gods of the North, what is now Scandinavia, were great and powerful and stealthy and violent and tricky. And the greatest trickster of them all was Loki. Because Loki was always playing tricks, he was always in trouble.
Loki? Loki? Loki!
Oh, old buddy, what can I do for you?
It's not what you can do, it's what you've already done.
And what is that?
This morning, when I woke up and turned to my beautiful wife, Sif, to stroke her long, lovely, golden hair.
Yes.
It was gone. My wife is completely bald. Why?
Why what?
Why did you cut off my wife's hair?
Now, what makes you think I would do a thing like that?
Because whenever something goes wrong, the first thing I always think is, it's Loki's fault. It saves a lot of time. Now, why did you play this idiotic trick?
It was funny. I was drunk.
She will be shamed if she goes out in public. A shaved head is the mark of an unfaithful wife. She won't be able to leave the house until her hair grows back.
No, it's not going to grow back. I took it all from the roots, but there are always hats and scarves and so forth. I can see it now. A stylish straw hat with a lovely egret feather on the side.
Loki, son of Loki, put my wife's hair back right now. And if you do not, I will break every bone in your body. And if it doesn't grow back properly, I will come back and do it again and again. Ooh, if I do it every day, soon I will get really good at it.
I can't put her hair back. It doesn't work like that.
Today, it will probably take me, an hour to break every bone in your body. But I bet that with practice, I could get it down to 15 minutes. Why don't we start right now?
No, dwarves.
Dwarfs?
Yeah, yes, dwarves. They can make anything. They could make perfect golden hair that will grow naturally. I'm sure they could.
Well, then, I guess you better ask them. Get going.
Let's see. The best craftsmen amongst the dwarves are the sons of Ivaldi and the son and daughter of Rorik. I'll try the Ivaldis first. Why, hello, friends.
Loki, what do you want?
Oh, nothing. I just thought you'd like to know that the Roriks have challenged you to a contest.
What mischief are you up to now?
Me? Nothing. I wanted to tell you what the Roriks said.
And?
They say that the treasures they make are much better than yours. They say that they are the greatest crafters in all of Asgard.
Lies. I wouldn't trust those fumble-fingered incompetents to shoe a horse.
So you accept the challenge?
Gladly. What is it?
They will make 3 treasures as gifts for the gods. You must do the same. The gods will judge which is the best.
You call that a challenge? We'll win hands down.
I'll let them know. Oh, and by the way, one of the treasures you make needs to be hair. Ever-growing, perfect, golden hair.
Just watch us.
I'd love to, but I have a pressing appointment. Carry on.
Now, Loki traveled over the mountains to the workshop of the Roriks.
Loki, what mischief are you up to?
Why does everybody always think I'm up to mischief? I'm only here to tell you something I heard, something that made my blood boil.
And what was that?
Would you honestly believe that the Ivaldis are saying they are the best crafters in all Asgard? They have given you a challenge.
Why bother with them? We know we're the best.
They called you fumble-fingered incompetence.
Fumble-fingered incompetence?
That's right.
Fumble-fingered incompetence.
They say they want a contest. 3 treasures each. The gods will decide which is best.
Challenge accepted.
That's the spirit, you two.
But just to make it interesting, Loki, let us make this personal.
What did you have in mind?
Your head. If we win this contest, I get to cut off your head. From the head of a clever and crafty fellow like you, I have no doubt that my sister could make a wonderful contraption out of it. Just imagine, a god in a machine.
Of course, my head. No problem. See you later. I have to be sure that the Roriks lose the contest. Sure, easy. The gods will get 6 wonderful gifts, Sif will get her golden hair back, and the Roriks will lose. I can do that. I'm Loki.
Here, brother, take the bellows. Now pump for all you're worth and do not let the flame go out. We are going to make a magical hammer bigger than the world has ever seen.
Uh-oh, the Roriks are starting already. I've got to make sure their work is shoddy. Let's see. Ah! Ha! I know. The insect. The stinging insect. Works every time.
Keep the bellows running. Pump, pump.
Hey, there's an insect in here.
Oh, ignore it. If we stop now, the hammer will be too short.
Ow! It stung my ear. Ow! My neck.
Don't stop pumping.
Ah! My eye. Ah! It stung my eye. Ah! My other eye. It stung my other eye. I can't see.
You don't have to see. Just pump the bellows. We're almost finished.
Ah!
You dropped the bellows.
I know.
The hammer is too short.
I did it. I did it. Of course I did. I'm Loki.
So, Loki, what are we judging?
The sons of Ivaldi have made treasures for you, great Odin, father of all, and for you, Frey, the ruler of rain and sunshine. And for you, Thor.
And
Thor, the ruler of thunder and lightning. Now, can we get on with it?
Proceed.
And the children of Rorik have brought some of their work as well. Now, let the sons of Ivaldi present their treasures.
Freyr blixt, arrabar ríða, og sagur þú Freyr.
Yes, yes, you sing very well. Now you may present your gift.
To Odin, father of all, I present a spear, beautifully crafted and shining like the sun.
It will pierce anything, no matter how hard or thick, like Thor's head, and it will never miss its mark.
It is very fine.
And here is a head of flowing golden hair.
It's for Thor. It's made of real gold, and it will attach itself to the head of the person who needs it and grow and behave in every way as if it were real hair.
we will test it out. Sif, come here.
Thor's wife rose and came to the front. She carefully placed the dwarf's golden wig on her head and shook her hair.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
He's more beautiful than ever.
Impressive. Good job.
And here is the last treasure. It is for Frey.
What is it? It looks like a silk scarf.
It does, but if you unfold it, you will discover that it is a sailing ship called Skidbladnir. It is huge, the biggest ship you can imagine, and yet it will fold up like a cloth, so you can fit it in your pocket.
Well, so it does.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. Now we have the Rorik's treasures. Proceed, my dear.
I am no one's dear and certainly not yours. To Odin, father of all, this gold arm ring. Every ninth night, 8 gold rings of equal beauty will drip from it.
Oh, it is very fine.
That's the same thing you said about the spear.
And to Frey, a golden force to pull your chariot. It will race across the sky and sea faster than any horse, and its golden coat will light even the darkest of paths, so you will never ever lose your way.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the best you can do. But this pig can't compare with a sailing ship that folds up into a simple scarf.
I like this golden bowl. It pleases me greatly.
And to Thor.
No problem here. This one I've already ruined.
It's a hammer.
That it is, my lord.
It's a very short handle.
No, that was her brother's fault. The clumsy ox couldn't even run a bellows.
How dare you insult my brother in the company of the gods? And how do you know?
I'm Loki. I know everything.
No, no, the stinging insect that was you, Loki the shapeshifter, you!
Save your squabbles for another day. What does this hammer do?
It is called Mjolnir, the lightning maker. It's unbreakable. No matter what you hit, nor how hard it may be, the hammer will remain undamaged.
I've broken more than one hammer when hitting things that irritate me, like Loki's head.
When you throw it, it will never miss its target.
You mean that I will never again have to watch another hammer that I've thrown fade into the distance, never to see it again?
Indeed, and best of all, no matter how hard or how fast you throw it, it will always return to your hand.
My kind of weapon.
And yet, as you have observed, the handle of the hammer is too short.
How it looks does not matter, only what it does. Now and forevermore, it shall be known as Thor's Hammer! It will protect Asgard!
It will protect us all.
It is the greatest of the gifts. I declare the children of Rorik the winners.
Yeah! Oh, Loki, son of Laufey, come forth. I'm going to cut off your head.
Of course, you may cut off my head, but, and I appeal to mighty Odin here, if you cut off my neck, you will be breaking our agreement. We agreed on my head. Not a word was said about necks.
Loki is right. You have no right to cut his neck.
But how am I supposed to cut his head off without cutting his neck?
You see, if people thought through the exactness of their words, they would not dare to take on Loki, the wisest, the cleverest, the trickiest, the most intelligent, the handsomest.
Whoa, hey, sister, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is she doing? I have no idea what's going on. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Huzzah!
So, now you know. This is how the gods got their greatest treasures. It was all Loki's fault. The golden boar, the magic spear, even Thor's hammer, all Loki's fault. That was the thing about Loki. You hated him even when you were most grateful to him. And you were grateful to him even when you most hated him.
Crow, the trickster of many Native American peoples, in Crow Brings Daylight from the Far, Far North. Long ago in the far, far north, the land of snow and ice and not much else, the people lived in complete darkness. They knew nothing of any other place. The only visitor they ever had was Crow, the powerful black bird. Some even called him a god who could fly anywhere he wanted. Crow told them wonderful stories of high mountains and swift rivers and warm valleys. But their favorite story was the story about light. They had never seen it, but Crow told the story so well that they could almost picture it in their minds.
And then the light appeared and gradually revealed the landscape and the animals, the huge white polar bear, the elk with his wide, sharp-pronged antlers, the fat, whiskered walrus looking at his reflection in the water. All of this can be seen by daylight.
Finally, one day, when Crow came to visit,
Should we ask him?
Can we ask him?
Who's going to do it?
Not me.
Not me.
Quiets down. I'll ask him. Sir Crow, that is your honor, great guardian of wisdom, winged keeper of all.
Enough with the honor and wisdom. What do you want to ask me?
Is it possible? That is there any way that you could
Spit it out, friend. We haven't got all day.
We are enchanted by your stories of this substance you call daylight. We think all the time about how wonderful our lives would be if only we had some of this daylight. And we are hoping, oh, so much.
Do you want me to bring you some daylight?
Oh, would you, sir?
I will do my best, but it will take time. Can you all wait here patiently until I return?
Oh, yes.
Gladly.
Of course.
Sagita wen, sagita wak, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ya, hey ya, ya, hey ya, ya, hey ya, ya, hey ya.
Crow flew for many miles through the endless dark of the north. He grew very weary many times and almost turned back. But at last he saw a rim of light at the very edge of the horizon and knew that daylight was close. And the light dawned. As it dawned, he saw a village beneath him, next to a wide river and a lodge.
Oh, I know that lodge. That's the home of Yuka, the Keeper of Light. I need to get into that house. But how?
Now, the crow had a very useful talent. He was a shapeshifter. He could change himself into any creature on land or sea.
Oh, what a lovely young lady. And carrying a bucket. She must be going to draw water. I can turn myself into a tiny insect. I can float on top of the water, and the girl will take me into the house. Ah, it's nice and warm in here. And look at that beautiful glowing box in the corner. That's where Yuka keeps the daylight.
Bring the bucket here, daughter.
Nanu, may I have a drink?
Of course, dear.
Whoa, don't get swallowed. If I can reach that child's ear.
What is it?
Something bit me. Ow, it bit me again.
Oh.
It hurts.
I'm Kadir. Why are you crying?
Tell him you want a ball of daylight to play with.
I want a ball of daylight to play with.
All right, but just one. And let me tie a string to it so you don't lose it.
When I pull the string, it bounces.
Tell him you want to play with it outdoors.
I want to play with it outdoors.
Well, all right, but take Nanya with you, and you must hold on tightly to the string.
Yes, Father. Come on, Amka. Let's see how high it will go.
And here we go. Caw! Caw!
Where did the bird come from?
I'll take that if you don't mind.
Let go. Let go of the string. Oh, no.
I'm sorry, little one, but there are people who need this more than you do.
It's gone. The crow took it. Oh, sister, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Father has more. I wonder where that crow is going.
In the far, far north, the people were waiting and watching.
Look, there's a speck of something on the sky.
And it's getting bigger.
It's Crow, and the speck is light.
How the light must be spread. I will drop it on the ground and shatter it.
Oh,
Oh, what is that huge thing over there?
That's the mountain.
What are those streaks on it?
It is called color.
And that dark splotch stretching out in front of me.
Shadow.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
I've never seen anything like it.
You've never seen anything at all.
Oh, it hurts my eyes.
Don't look at the light. Look at what it shows you.
Oh,
I can see.
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
anything like that.
But I must tell you,
Just
I only brought you a small part of the daylight. It will only last for 6 months. And after that, it will be dark again for another 6 months. But the light will return every half year.
Half a year of daylight is enough. Before you brought the light, we lived our whole lives in darkness. We humbly thank you, Sir Crow, your honor, great guardian of wisdom, winged keeper of all.
You're welcome. Now I must go, but I will return after a little while to see how the light has changed your lives. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
And that is how the people of the far, far north were given the gift of daylight.
Anansi, the trickster of the people of West Africa, in Anansi and the number 5. A long time ago, in the African country of Ghana, long before human beings walked the earth, there was a witch named Five. That's right, Five. Five didn't know why her parents gave her a numeral instead of a proper name. All she knew was that she hated it. People were forever making what they thought were clever jokes.
High five. Get it? High five.
Oh, I lost the coin toss twice. Shall we make it 3 out of 5.
Well, when Five grew up, she became quite an accomplished witch. One day, she decided to use her power to stop the stupid jokes people made about her name for good.
It doesn't matter why you came or what you're doing here. Anyone who says my name will promptly disappear.
Well, needless to say, this caused no end of trouble for the local townsfolk. For the merchants,
I'd like to buy this basket, but I have only 3 CDs. Is that enough?
I'm sorry, but that will cost you 5 CDs.
for the teachers,
4 times 12 is 48. 5.
No. Don't say that one. Skip to 6.
for the sports coaches,
That's a hit. Well done, everyone. Let's take 5.
Where did he go?
Now it just so happened that Anansi the spider heard about the witch's spell, and being the tricky fellow that he was, he decided to use the curse on the number 5 to get something for himself.
I'll make some mounds of dirt that number, we know what. Then I'll plant a yam vine in each one.
And he did just that, and soon his yam plants had sprouted and grown. Now he carried out his plan.
Well, hello, Brother Anansi. Who are you tricking today?
Why, no one, brother dog. As you can see, I'm tending my yam vines. Oh, it looks like you've been to the market. May I peek into your basket? Oh, look at all those lovely fruits.
I'm not giving you any if that's your game.
Oh, no, oh, of course not. Look at how my vines are growing. Soon I'll have plenty of food. But I do have one problem.
And that is?
I'm no good with numbers. No sooner do I start to count the vines than my head gets all muddled and I can't remember where I was. Could you help me out by counting the mounds where my vines are planted?
I suppose so. But you really should learn to count, you know.
I will. As soon as I've harvested my crop, I will do that very thing. But just this once, could you please count them for me?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! All the fruits are mine. Wait, here comes Brother Buffalo. Ooh, and he's been to the market as well. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 4. I mean 3, 2, 1. No, that's the wrong way around. 1, 4, 6, 8. Good day, Brother Buffalo. I was concentrating so hard that I didn't even see you.
Anansi, what are you up to? Practicing arithmetic problems?
Oh, no. Arithmetic is much too hard for a simple fellow like me. But you know what? A clever fellow such as yourself may be just the person to help me.
Well, I'm always willing to help friends with their difficult problems. What seems to be the trouble?
I can't figure out how many mounds I've placed for my yam vines.
Would you like me to count them for you?
Oh, would you please?
Glad to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another basket. I'm set for the rest of the day. There may even be enough to share with my wife and family. Once I've had my fill, of course.
Once Anansi had discovered such an easy way to trick people out of their food, there was no stopping him. By the end of the week, he had tricked Brother Mongoose, Brother Aardvark, Brother Squirrel, and even Sister Scorpion. It was Saturday afternoon, and since he had as much food as he could carry, he had decided to call it a day. But just then,
Now, children, quiet down. We're almost home.
Why, Mother Hen, how nice to see you. And oh, what sweet little hatchlings. They look just like their mother.
Willie, I think little Abam looks more like his daddy.
Ah, yes, yes, what a handsome lad.
That's Ania, not Abam.
And what a lovely thing she is, too.
How are you this afternoon, Anansi? Just getting off of work?
Funny you should ask. I was, in fact, just about to pack up and leave when I discovered a problem.
Oh, what problem?
To keep track of my yam vines, I've given each mound a number. But I can't for the life of me remember what the numbers are. I started with 1, and I think the next one was 2, but I'm not quite certain. I just want to know how many there are.
So you want me to count them for you?
If it's not too much trouble.
No, not at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I'm standing
on. No, I don't think that's right. Count them again.
1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I'm standing on.
I have never heard of a number called the one I'm standing on. Do it again.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I'm standing on.
That's not what you're supposed to say.
Well then, Mr. Smarty Pants, what am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Absolutely. Let's fetch your father to help us bring all this delicious food home.
well, it just goes to show that when he least expects it, the trickster might run into someone even trickier than he.